Good morning, you guys. So I'm coming over here real quick today. It's going to be real quick. So I got a word yesterday. I heard that there was an Esther anointing being released, right? And so I'm going to look up Esther. What is the Esther anointing, right? And so I'm like, God, lead me on what to read and to give me the discernment or whatever that you want me to get out of it. And so I started reading Esther, and I started reading, forgive me if I butcher this name. I read about Esther, and we did it on the Erica platform. Loretta Marie, we studied Esther. We read the book of Esther. So anyway, last night I was led to read it again, and so God brought me to. So mind you, this testimony I had yesterday is that I was driving, and we pulled up at somebody's house, and God showed me, and I felt the heart of God break, and said, she broke my heart. I gave her a purpose and a plan and whatever, and she didn't fulfill it. Okay. So moving forward today, last night, I'm reading about Queen, I think it's Vasti. It was the queen before Queen Esther. So the king had asked for this queen to come, and the queen had denied him. And imagine at that time, you didn't have the right to deny the king. And so she had denied the king. And they said, I'm paraphrasing, but I want y'all to go read this for yourself. And so this is before Queen Esther got on the scene, y'all. And so they said, don't worry about it. Let's go find some other, beautiful women, some virgin women or whatever, and we're going to make them queen. So basically what God was showing me was that if you don't do it, I'm going to have somebody else to do it. Right? Vasti. Yes. Thank you so much for saying that. For putting that out there. So I want to just leave y'all with that today. I want to first thank the women that have answered the call of God. Thank you so much for getting on your Facebook Live. Thank you for putting up Facebook statuses or, releasing it on any platform, whether it's in a pulpit, wherever you are. Thank you so much for answering his call, because you are helping women like me. I'm here and doing what I do because I seen you do it. So thank you so much for helping God's women and being open and being just used by God. I thank you. I'm not looking at the outer appearance, that you might have a bad attitude. You might don't do a lot of things that I might think is right. But the fact that you answering the call of God, I appreciate you so much. So God is saying in this season with this Esther anointing that you are receiving, I'm giving it to you because the people that I put, they didn't do it. And I'm about to, even a double portion about to be poured on you, because now you're doing your work in somebody else's. Come on, Jesus. She said that part. So go get your double portion. Go receive that Esther anointing. Esther came on scene because the king asked for this woman and she refused. He called her and she denied the call. So thank you so much for the women that obeyed God, that answered the call. Even somebody last night, I was talking to Kenyatta. And I went into even thinking about her, I'm so grateful she answered that call, because had she not answered the call, I wouldn't be in where I'm at now, even in my marriage. She helped me so much with basically counseling me and just letting me know and showing me how to show up in my marriage. So thank you, women. Thank you, Erica, for answering the call of God. Now, I'm here on your platform now, teaching women about the armor of God and the fruits of the Spirit. Had you not answered that call, what would I be doing? The world of women would be that you connected to, that now I'm connected to. What would they be doing? So thank you so much, y'all, for answering that call. Get your double portion. It's the Esther anointing. Go read the book of Esther and see what all happened to Esther and how blessed she was, and now how not just blessed she was, but how favored she was and how she delivered God's people. We don't even know Vasti. We don't know what the purpose was, what the plan was, what was the destiny for her. But we do know about Esther. So thank you for answering that call. Go receive your double portion. Y'all have a good one. And don't forget to, girl, mind your kingdom business.